And welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Liz. Today's reading, we are looking into love. Specifically, how is your person feeling? And today's reading was so specific. I find love readings tend to be very specific scenarios, so I really hope that today's resonates for you. But yeah, we got a lot of information. We did charms, we did cards, of course, and we did the letters. So tons of detail. We have 3 groups to choose from, so I'll give you a close-up. Let's first start with a deep breath. I know that helps a lot of people, so let's take a deep breath together first, and that might help you choose. Okay, so for group 1, we have new directions. New directions, that's group 1, and the number on the card is 45. That may help you decide as well. And I filmed this last night and my nails were fine, and then I did dishes and now they're all chipping, so don't mind that. Group 2, we have Can You Hear Me? For group 2, Can You Hear Me? And the number on this card is 28. And group 3, we have House of Flowers. For group 3, House of Flowers. And the number on this card is 36. So however you feel you want to choose the group 1, 2, 3, the image, the title, the number on the card. Yeah, let me know. Definitely comment below and like this video. If you enjoy my love readings and you want to see more, definitely hit that like button. That way I know that you enjoyed these love readings. Comment below. And what else? Oh yeah, please remember, my readings are meant for entertainment purposes. My readings, especially my love readings, always get very specific scenarios. So if you're listening to this and you feel like, I really don't know what she's talking about, then this one might not be for you. So I hope it is. I hope that today's message does resonate. I really loved the answers that we got today. Like I said, very specific scenarios. So I'm curious to see if it does resonate, if it makes sense. I'm very excited with what we got today, so yeah. And I do have a Patreon page as well as membership, so if you enjoy my readings, if you enjoy my content and you want to support the channel, you can definitely check out my Patreon or memberships. Both of those are linked below in the description. And there I upload a video every single week, a week ahead video or a message you're meant to hear for that week. And there's also a library of previous content and some exclusive behind the scenes stuff as well. So if you want to check that out, you definitely can. If not, no worries. I appreciate your support. Either way, I appreciate your support here on YouTube as well. So let's jump into it. I will put the timestamps below and all of the information in the description. And we will start with group number 1. If you chose group 1, New Directions, then this is your messages about how does your person feel, the person that you have on your mind. But I will say occasionally, when I do these readings, someone else will come through. So we'll have to see. Hopefully it's the person that you're thinking of, but let's see. What are this person's feelings? What are this person's feelings? Got Page of Cups. I'll pull all of your cards first and then we'll fully dive in. You've got the Fool. What are this person's feelings? Knight of Swords. Wow. Let's get all of the cards first. So what are this person's feelings towards you? What are this person's feelings towards you? Movement. Okay, this is very clear already. I still have a couple more cards to get, but this person, I actually love this item or the card that you chose with the reading. But they want things to move forward. They're ready to dive into this connection and move forward with it. Okay, you've got movement. I would also expect some sort of communication because you have Page of Cups, you have Knight of Swords, but I feel almost as if this person's trying to kind of get up the nerve to message you. So I don't know that you have, I mean, you definitely could be in communication with this person. Maybe what I'm sensing, if that's the case, is more so just the getting up the nerve to share their feelings with you possibly, but there's definitely energy here of things moving forward or this person wanting to move forward. I'm actually getting something about a confession, but the Fool card is making me think that they feel like they want to be spontaneous about something connected to communication. So this could be them asking you out. I keep getting the feeling of like confession, like a confession of emotions with the Page of Cups here. Let's see what else you have. So group 1, what is group 1's person's feelings? What are they feeling? Group 1. Ascension. Interesting. Group 1. What is group 1's person's feelings? Opportunity and communication. Okay, so this could not be more clear. I feel like this reading, I might have to get more cards because it's already coming through so clear. There's not much. This is just very obvious. And I think this is sort of how the communication is going to come through, is very, like there's going to be no questioning. What do you mean? Like it's going to be very, almost not abrupt, but very honest, very upfront. It may come as a surprise. I don't know though, you're watching this video. I don't know how much of a surprise it'll be, but I feel like maybe the moment that they do it might be a surprise. Like it might kind of come out of nowhere, or you might not have anticipated in that moment that they would say something, but there's definite communication coming in for you, group 1. So that's how they're feeling. So let's go a little deeper. We can always get some more cards too, but how they're feeling. They want this relationship to move to the next level. Okay, I'm seeing with these stairs. So they're prepared. They're ready to move things to the next level. With opportunity and communication, this looks like a parking lot. Interesting. I'm getting something, they're waiting for an opening to tell you. They're waiting for an opening to tell you. I'm sensing a little bit of, they're feeling a little impatient. They're feeling a little bit impatient to say this. So I wonder why they haven't yet. I feel like time-wise, it's really hard to judge time, like, when something is going to happen with cards. But in this case, this is really making me think of 8 of Wands. I feel like this is happening soon, like really soon. Let me just take a sip of this tea. Oh, it's still really hot. Yeah, everything's happening very quickly with this connection. I'm seeing that they feel very hopeful about the connection. They're very hopeful. They feel very optimistic about it. There's like a boldness to this as well. Like there's, I feel like what they say, it might kind of, I don't know how to say this, be like an overflow of what they've been kind of holding in or what they've been wanting to say. So I feel like this is going to be very expressive, both of this person's thoughts and their feelings. I honestly feel like with the Page of Cups, this person's falling in love with you, or there's feelings of that. Like that's what they're feeling. It's still early though. Both the Fool and the Page of Cups are telling me that this is still early. So I don't even think that they know necessarily where this is leading. All they know is that they want to move forward. They want things to move ahead. There's some anxiety. Okay, so they could be a little bit nervous, anxiety around rejection. So they could be a little bit nervous, but I think that they're wanting to kind of go out on a limb and take this chance. Kind of curious what this card says. I wasn't anticipating reading these, but for some reason I felt called to. Let's see. We'll get you some charms too, group 1. New direction is sort of making me think that this relationship maybe is taking a different direction than they initially had thought it would, or something like that. New directions. Let's see what this says. Just for fun. New perspectives. So departure. Oh, interesting. A dandelion is an airship traveling through the sky. With a top hat as a basket, these men are flying away in. One man jumps out of the basket and sails off on a flying dandelion seed. It takes him far away while the other men wave goodbye and wish him well. The story illustrates endings and departures that are necessary to gain new perspectives in life. It takes courage to change direction and abandon old habits. But if you are bold enough, you can fly forward or fly towards something new, a dream, a place, or even yourself. Okay, so there's something about this for this person where it's a departure for them. this relationship is taking them in a new direction. It could be too that they are, you know, moving away from a different connection, maybe that they were dealing with, you know, struggles with, or an ex or something like that. You know, that could definitely be at play here, but this is a shift in direction, or it's a movement away from something else, okay? So this is a departure for them, or just a new direction in general. I feel like they really feel like they're taking a chance with this. I'm sensing that they're a little bit worried about, it's so funny, I keep noticing things about wishes. So you've got the dandelion, and then I noticed my wishing troll right there. So it's like they're wishing for you, or they're really hoping that this will go according to plan. Yeah, there's definite fear. I just split the deck to fear. So there's some fear here. So I feel like they're trying to be very brave. This person's trying to be very brave, both possibly connected to this new direction, this theme of new directions, or just this communication with you in general. I think that the sharing of these feelings is going to require, I mean, the Knight of Swords is very brave, so I'm already seeing that they are trying to be brave. Let's get one more emotion card. How is group 1's person feeling? Caution, yeah. I think I don't know if I said it, but I was getting this feeling of like throwing caution to the wind, because there's an element of taking a risk here. So I don't know, maybe it's because when I first saw that card, I thought maybe it's that you're friends or something like that. But they're cautious. They're a little bit nervous. I was already sensing that. They're trying to kind of get up the courage to actually say this or to communicate with you, but I would expect some communication soon. I'm feeling like there's going to be communication soon. I'm getting, they're definitely afraid of rejection. Group 1. What is happening for group 1? What is this person feeling about group 1? Oop. Oh yeah, look what you have. You've got daydream. So this person thinks about you a lot. They think about you a lot. You're in their mind all the time in some way or another. They're listening to a song on the radio. You pop into their head. Someone makes a joke. You pop into their head or something like that. They would find that funny, or, something like that. Things tend to remind them of you is what I'm getting. They daydream about maybe what they would say to you, how they would say it, but I am getting the sense this person's getting up the courage. They're trying to build up the courage to actually make this happen. Okay, let me see what else is coming through. Yeah, I feel like you pop into their mind a lot, frequently throughout the day. You might be thinking of them too. I want to say, like, this definitely could be mutual. I'm feeling like there was a miscommunication recently, and this could be why they're cautious. Or they could be cautious because they're worried about some sort of miscommunication. I feel like they daydream about the opportunity when they will get to communicate with you. Like, they play out different scenarios in their head of like, it was kind of like, it's almost like they're rehearsing, almost in a sense, where it's like, okay, this is what I would say. Or they fantasize about different things that maybe like times you were together and then times that they hope to have with you, but they daydream, they think about you often. You're on their mind quite a bit. Yeah, on the bottom, there's caution again. So they're being very cautious. I wonder if we can get more about that. Why are they being so cautious? Here's the thing, I don't see, like, this feeling of caution. They seem to be that I keep saying the expression, throw caution to the wind, because, I mean, the Fool card really does dive in. They take that risk, right? They jump in. They're spontaneous. I think they're maybe trying to wait for that moment when it feels right and they can be spontaneous. They might be flirting with you or trying to kind of drop not so subtle hints that they feel this way about you. I just feel like there's something else going on, like, that's causing this caution, because I can't quite pinpoint it. It could be connected to like where they were before, maybe a connection that they had before or something. Okay, group 1. How is group 1's person feeling? I just want to have a sip of my tea first and let this absorb. I just got a bit of a headache. I've been kind of fighting off a headache all day, but I just felt it again. So I feel like this person, there's something about how much they think about you, I guess. I don't know. Okay, group one. How is group one's person feeling? What do we need to know? How is group one's person feeling? Okay, you've got confusion. So they're feeling a little bit confused. I don't think it's not about their feelings. It's about what to do, or it's about this opportunity, or it's about how to say it. There's a bit of that coming through, like they're afraid of how they can say it for some reason. So I still can't pinpoint what the obstacle is though. Like, why is it that they feel they can't just like come right out and say it? You know, that's the thing I can't pinpoint. I wonder if they're confused about how you're feeling. Because, I mean, it certainly could be mutual, but it doesn't have to be. And maybe that's why. Maybe they're nervous. Because I'm imagining them sort of like hyping themselves up, you know, before they know that they're going to see you. They're waiting for that opening. They're waiting for that perfect opportunity. I do think that this person might... It's so funny because, again, based on these cards, you wouldn't think that this person necessarily overthinks things. They really tend to lean into their emotions, how they feel. They might tend to be more spontaneous or a bit of a risk taker with the Fool card. Knight of Swords certainly is not shy at all. But for some reason in this situation, they're feeling like maybe they have to hold back or pause or think something through. Or there could be some confusion about a conversation that the two of you had. I'm getting potential for miscommunication because these wires here getting crossed. So maybe they misunderstood something you said, or there was a feeling of like, maybe they're confused about maybe how you would feel, how, like, whether or not you return these feelings. Group one. How is group one's person feeling? There's definitely a risk element to this though, right? There's a risk. So, I mean, it could be being vague because this could be different for everyone. You know, maybe it's that you work together. Maybe they're worried they're going to risk a friendship. Maybe, you know, I don't really know. I don't know what it is. Maybe one of their friends likes you, so they're nervous, you know, that if they say something, their friend will be mad or something like that, right? So how is group one's person feeling? Ace of Wands. So they're very attracted to you. They're very attracted to you. Maybe this person feels like things are moving really fast, or they're concerned that they're very like, I think they're very caught up in their attraction for you. I'll say that. There's a lot of passion here, a lot of attraction. So maybe this is like, maybe they're thinking, okay, this is moving too fast. Maybe things have moved really fast, so this is causing some confusion too. I feel like they're getting it sorted out though. This is what I feel like. I feel like it's getting sorted out. I'll get you some charms too. Trust is interesting on the bottom there. I don't know. I feel like I want more. I feel like I want more info. Okay, let me get maybe one more card and then we'll switch to charms and see what the charms say. But yeah, there's something about wishing for you, daydreaming, especially because I saw this little troll here and then the dandelion, right? Group one. The field. That's interesting. How are they feeling? The field. I'm getting a feeling of safety with this card. Let me see what it says. How do they feel? They feel very safe with you. Let's see what it says, the field. I want to know how it feels to be in a lush, unkempt field. I want to be soft and move with the wind to protect and hide those I love without any fear. The field signifies this softness and safety. Yeah, that's what I was feeling. I feel like they feel really safe with you. I feel like they feel like they can be themselves. There's a feeling of emotional vulnerability. So I do feel like they can be very open with you. very honest, like communication. I don't know if it's that you've had really good conversations or you will have really good conversations, but they do feel like they can be vulnerable and sort of soft and be themselves with you and kind of open up a little bit. Very interesting. Let's get some charms, group one, and see what else we can learn about this situation. I just feel like I'm missing something as to like, I mean, I don't necessarily, I mean, it could just be because it's early on, right? That maybe they're worried about rejection. Maybe, you know, maybe you do have a friendship with this person or a relationship where you already care about each other. They're worried about, you know, risking that, what that would mean. But there's definite attractions. There's so much telling me though that this is really like early on into this connection, or it's just like a new phase of the connection, because you've got Page and Ace, you've got the Fool. So there's a lot about new beginnings here and new directions. You've got like the word new quite a bit here. New direction, new phase of this relationship, something new. This is like new for them, right? Okay, group one. So I put my charms in here. I'm probably not going to leave it here. This is just sort of temporary. Because I have so many charms and I want to add to it, I found my bowl. It doesn't have enough room. So I was going to switch to this. So let me know what you think. I'll just close my eyes. The only thing with this is you can see. So I'll just close my eyes and do this, but I'm just kind of playing around with it. All right, so how does group one's person feel? Let's take a look. Okay, sorry. Yeah, there's definitely a possibility that you're in a friend group or you've got a very close-knit like circle of friends or something like that, or there's too many connections. Like there's something about like a closeness that you might already have with this person or friends. It's so random that the one example popped into my head is they might have a friend that like maybe has feelings for you as well or something like that. They could be concerned about that. Because it's so funny, if we hadn't gotten the caution message, I would say, okay, this person's moving forward like soon, because I was feeling like it's happening soon. But I don't know if it's that they're letting fear get the best of them or if they're just overthinking this. They could be overthinking something, kind of talking themselves out of it. But otherwise, my feeling is that they want to kind of come forward boldly and confidently and very honestly. And I feel like they're not really letting anything stand in their way. So it's kind of interesting. It's like almost as if as soon as they start to make movement towards, you know, saying something to you, then maybe they talk themselves out of it. You've got a Taurus. They could be a Taurus. You could be a Taurus. Maybe something about Taurus season. You've got the letter, so special delivery, and the airplane. So this too is making me think of movement, something taking off, communication. Maybe they're waiting for like you to initiate contact or something like that. They could also be waiting for like you to kind of almost give them the opportunity in the sense of like maybe you're initiating conversation or something like that. I do think that there was perhaps something that they misunderstood, or maybe you said something that they're like, oh, are they in a relationship? Like, who knows, right? There's something that caused confusion for this person. You got the little sunflower. This too can make me think of optimism, so they could be feeling overall very optimistic. This also represents confidence. To me, it's like the Queen of Wands, so it could mean that to them, they really view you as like a Queen of Wands, very confident, very unique. Honestly, they could be a little bit intimidated by you, a little bit, which is interesting. You've got the key and the hand reaching out. It's almost like making me think of a solution. They're trying to come up with a solution to something. You've got the key there, a key and a key. So keys represent a way forward, solutions, a yes. You've got the dollar sign. This could have to do with the value. It could represent work or money. Something to do with money could be at the forefront. I don't know what that would be. You know, maybe they're worried they don't make enough money or something like that. I mean, who knows? They could be saving for something. wonder what that is. I wonder why that's being brought up. Maybe they want to treat you to something or something like that. You've got the owl here. This can be about wisdom, knowledge. Here, let me just piece this together because I feel like I'm missing something. Again, there's something underneath this that I can't pinpoint. Maybe I'm not supposed to. I don't know. But there's something underneath here that's causing them to feel confused or hesitant. Zero point just popped out, which makes me think of the Fool card. Yeah, I can't quite pinpoint it. I just got a text that said LOL. Maybe this person makes you laugh. So random. I'm waiting for one to pop out to see if there's anything else we need to know. Because I don't know, maybe I just feel like there's one piece of the puzzle I'm missing. You might know what it is though, right? Oh my goodness. Oh, invitation. That makes sense. So maybe they're waiting for an invitation, like a moment. Or to, like, are they confused that you're not single or something like that? Structure and love there, listen. I feel like they're asking about you, layers. Layers is kind of interesting because it's like kind of suggesting to me there's layers to this. I mean, this reading, we could keep, I mean, I feel like I could spend an hour just talking about the situation. But yeah, maybe with invitation popping out, maybe they're waiting for like their, because remember we saw this card here, which made me think they're waiting for their opportunity. They're waiting for the right opportunity, but I think they kind of overthink. It's like they've had several opportunities, or you've made it clear to them maybe, or maybe this is what they're kind of waiting for. It's like, maybe you're not single. Maybe, I don't know, like maybe are you interested? I don't know. I feel like it's going to be different for everyone. But we're asking today, how are they feeling? So they're sort of nervous. They're feeling confused. Are they open to this connection? Are they not? Like, that's the feeling that I'm getting. So I think that's, I mean, I think that's about as much clarification as I'm going to get. I mean, if this is for you, you likely know the answer. So maybe it's not important for me to know exactly why, but very interesting. I'm sensing there's some sort of celebration. I feel like that they're waiting for like a casual get together or something like that, or there could be an opportunity at some sort of get together, possibly a bar, somewhere where you and your friends all hang out or something like that. They could be like waiting for a casual sort of moment to have a conversation with you. It does feel like a confession though. There's sort of like a confession feeling to this. Yeah, the letter. And I think I said it earlier, but I feel like when this happens, it's going to almost be like an outpouring, like, whoa, like just tons of information, tons of like feelings sort of pouring out all at once. This person's, I think they've fallen in love really fast, or they are falling in love very fast. This is like reminding me of 8 of Wands. I think they're kind of hoping you'll reach out first almost. But I think they're trying to be courageous. They're trying to take this risk. Okay, so let's see what the letters say. Group 1. Let's see, group 1. Look for names, initials. You've got secret, gentle, live. Maybe this is something they've been keeping secret for a long time. You've got the word but there, and felt. Okay, let me know what you see. I'll flip these upright for you. Yeah, look for names, initials. Heart. Okay, something just came through. I feel like this person, there's something about patterns. I feel like they always move quickly. So maybe that's where the hesitation is. I feel like this person always moves very quickly. So maybe they're trying to be more cautious because they really care about you. That could certainly be what it is with everything that I'm seeing. Because I'm not getting at all that this person is really anyone who they tend to dive in, to what they want, and they pursue things. Like the Knight of Swords isn't really known for overthinking. They tend to just go for it. They go for it. They're bold. They're daring. They're the risk taker. You have the Fool card. So I think that this person maybe tends to just dive in, and maybe for some reason with this, they are just wanting to be more cautious or more careful, for some reason. There's a vulnerability with this person when it comes to you. Interesting. All right, let's see if we have anything else. I don't always see lots, but I'll leave it to you. And in the comments, there's always great suggestions. So take a look there and comment, definitely comment. Let me know what you see. And like this video if you enjoyed this love reading. If you want to see more love readings, don't forget to like this one so I know you like it. And yeah, let me know. Does this make sense? Do you know who this is? Maybe you don't, and that's why they're so nervous. Who knows? But I can't wait to hear what you think. We'll see you next time. If you chose the second group, can you hear me? Then this is your messages for how is your person feeling. So let's find out what is group 2's person feeling right now. You've got Page of Swords. Page of Swords. What is group 2's person feeling right now about the connection, about you? 10 of Cups. Portobello mushroom. What is group 2's person feeling about this connection? 8 of Pentacles. Okay, let's just put this here. Hopefully you've got some tea or coffee. I'm drinking Earl Grey today. Sorry, I just want to get comfy here. Okay, group 2. What is group 2's person feeling? What is group 2's person feeling? What is group 2's person feeling? Perseverance. Okay, so I'm seeing somebody that really wants to work on this relationship. They see this relationship as very fulfilling. It's so interesting. I was just saying in the last reading I posted, it's not always, necessarily true that the item or card that you choose connects with the message, but I find it can, and it often does. So can you hear me? I kind of wondered if this had to do with communication, and you have Page of Swords. So I'm getting the sense that someone is really maybe trying to work on communication with you. Because first of all, I'm seeing a lot of love here. I'm seeing a lot of care in this relationship with 10 of Cups. This person feels like this relationship is, first of all, very worthwhile, but it's very valuable to them. They value this relationship. So I'm seeing that they want to see better communication, or they're working on maybe wanting to communicate better. I'm seeing a person who really wants to persevere through challenges. They feel like this relationship is worth pursuing and working on. Okay, so the fact that we have this card, though, is definitely suggesting to me that there's been maybe some recent challenges, okay, specifically around, I feel like, communication. So group 2, what is group 2's person feeling about this connection? Memories. Yeah, the two of you have history, fun, spark, okay, on the bottom. So, okay, this is interesting. Group 2, I think your person, they don't want to lose the spark. They don't want to lose what the two of you have. So they really, right now, are thinking a lot about what they have to do to maintain this, the work that they have to put in. They want to put in effort, okay? You've got the Eight of Pentacles. So this person wants to work on this relationship. They value the relationship. I'm seeing this person is really shifting their focus back onto the relationship. And it's not that they didn't focus on the relationship before, but right now it is sort of center stage in their mind is this relationship and the long-term, like the future of the relationship and the history that the two of you have. I can't stress this enough. This person really values you. There could have been some sort of disruption or something that happened, but I keep seeing that they want to communicate with you more. You might find that they're asking more questions suddenly or taking more of an interest in your interests. And this might be weird at moments. Like you're like, what? Like they're trying to kind of get that spark back. Okay. And again, it's not that it left. It's not that the spark went anywhere, but they're definitely like, and it could be that they're afraid. Maybe they're afraid of something happening, but they're wanting to have more fun with you and reconnect. So I think this is great. I think this person is trying to maintain this relationship, and they see this relationship as something that they want to stay in forever, possibly. Like they don't want to lose you, is what I'm seeing. So let's see what else is going on here. Spark. So there's definitely a possibility of newfound spark or connection in this relationship. The two of you could be, going on dates or something. I feel like you have history with this person. So I'm not group 2. I feel like if you chose this group, it's not, it could be a new connection. You do have Page of Swords, but all this feeling about like perseverance or, okay, you know what? I correct myself, okay? Because this could be a new connection and they just really see a future with you. Okay, they want to create memories with you. They want to persevere through problems. So that could definitely be the case too. But I just got the sense that for somebody here watching, it's like their partner sort of taking a new interest in them or working specifically on improving communication is coming through strongly. So I feel like for the most part, maybe that's what it is. But if this is a new connection, it absolutely could still resonate, or it could still be about you. Growth, yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, anxiety on the bottom. So there's maybe a little bit of anxiety. Maybe this has just been on their mind lately, right? It's like wanting to keep you in their life. Maybe there's fears around losing you. Okay, I want to get the last couple of cards and then we'll fully dive in here. Group 2, what? And can you hear me is what kind of made me think this is about communication. Group 2, if this is a partner you've been with for a long time, if there's something you've been asking them to do, like I'm imagining, can you hear me? Like, do you hear me? Like, this is what I've been asking. Could you not leave your socks on the floor or something like that? Like, I feel like you finally sort of had a bit of a breakthrough with somebody and they're really wanting to put in more effort, okay? What is group 2's person's feelings? What is group 2's person's feelings? Group 2. Vacation and game. Okay, this one fell. I've got to get it. I'll try to pick it up with my foot. I don't know if I'll be able to. We'll see. But yeah, I'm seeing this person wants to have more fun with you. They might be interested in going on a vacation with you, traveling, or they might really enjoy traveling with you. To escape and kind of get away. But yeah, they're definitely thinking about maybe inviting you on a trip or something like that. Sorry, I've got to get this with my hand because I can't do it with my foot. Okay. All right, group 2. Let's fully dive in here and see what else I'm picking up on. All right, so for those of you, if this is a new connection, let's just start there. If this is a new connection, this person's really trying to communicate more. They're curious about you. I think they want to learn more about your interests, your hobbies, what you do for work. Maybe they want to know more. Okay, because they feel that mutual spark and they want to getting with game and fun. Like this person, you two seem to have a lot of fun together. And I feel like this person really sees this relationship having potential to last, okay, with perseverance. Like look at the 2 flowers. So this person sees there's potential for growth in this connection, for something long-term. If this isn't talking about memories that have already happened, this person might want to create memories with you. This could have to do with travel too. Again, I feel like for group 2, I feel like my sense is a lot of people that chose group 2 have been with a person for a long time. So maybe, again, they've been looking at memories like, oh, we always used to travel together. We used to go to this one town and do this thing. So I feel like they're craving that again. All right. So, and honestly, I feel like your person is just really wanting to put the work in. They're wanting to put the effort into the relationship, possibly to keep the spark alive or to renew the spark. The two of you, I think, need to keep the fun or the things that you're both passionate about, like the things you do that, like maybe like we've got the little dartboard here, but this could represent anything. Like whatever it is that the two of you enjoy doing together, it's absolutely crucial that you keep doing that, okay? Because this is sort of like the two of you seem to have fun together and this person really recognizes that. So that seems important. So that's what they're feeling right now. Like they want to have fun with you. They want to go on more dates. They want to go on adventures with you. They want to travel with you. They want to create memories with you. And I think this person recognizes that this ability to have fun together is really special, right? Because the two of you, I think you laugh together. You have such a deep emotional connection and it seems just so fun and playful. So they don't want to lose that. This is what I keep getting. It keeps coming up. They don't want to lose that. So what is your person feeling? What can you expect? I would say expect a message about like future plans, fun things that they want to plan, possible vacations that they want to plan, or vacations that the two of you have been on before, or vacations that they've been on, okay? But it seems more so to be focused around like memories or different things that they want to build. And they might ask you questions about, hey, where was your favorite, what was your favorite part of that vacation? Or if you could go anywhere, where would it be? Like that kind of question. Like, I think you're going to find they're suddenly like asking you new questions or taking a newfound interest in what you're doing. This could still apply if it is a new connection. It could just be that they're wanting to learn more about you. They're very curious about you. They're curious about what you're passionate about. The two of you might have things that you're mutually passionate about. So this could also be even how you met, right? This could be like why there's a spark in the first place. You could have met at like a tournament for something or something, something like that could be important, or doing something for fun. You could have met like at a party or a community gathering of some kind is coming through, or a concert or something like that. But yeah, I think the two of you have a lot of fun together. I'm seeing this person, this person wants to grow old with you, with growth just popped in. This person I'm seeing that they are, when they think about a relationship, they're thinking like long-term, forever. So this person's very committed. They want to work through problems. They want to figure things out. I think they're always trying to come up with solutions and keep things really fresh, or this is what they're feeling now that they want to do. Okay. So maybe they're trying to put more effort into that, whatever the case may be, but they're really wanting to put effort into making things work. I just got the song by the Beatles, When I'm 65. You might want to listen to that one. It's such a cute one. But yeah, like, they're thinking about their future. They're feeling, I think, very sentimental. And this might not be how they usually are, or it could be, but they're feeling very sentimental and emotional. Like they're very deep in their emotions. They're talking about maybe their feelings and sharing more of their thoughts and feelings with you than they did before. If this is someone you're just getting to know, I think this next phase of the relationship, you're going to have a deeper connection with them and they're going to let you in on different things that are important to them. And I think that this is going to be a really fun part of the relationship because you're going to get to know them on a deeper level. There could be themes for you if this is a new connection about introducing you to family. So if you haven't met their family yet, or their parents or their siblings, there could be that around the corner, possibly meeting family or their kids or something like that, whatever the case may be. So that could be in the future. And then some of you possibly could be thinking seriously about starting a family. To me, it's like about building. This person really wants to build on what you already have, whether that is building a new relationship or continuing to build and make more memories. This person values you, I think, more than you recognize, okay? So this is coming through really strongly. And whether this is getting the spark back or keeping the spark alive, this person's they're wanting to put in the work. They're wanting to put in this effort. I'm kind of expecting they might do some romantic things for you or surprise you in certain ways. Okay, so there could be some surprises around the corner. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but I'm sensing some surprises, some romantic gestures, taking you out on a date or something like that. Okay, and I want to add to that too. If this is something that you need, right, it's time to communicate that with Page of Swords. It's time to start saying like, hey, you know what, we always used to go to this one location, a town over. We always used to go on road trips, or we used to travel. we used to talk about doing all these things. Can we, like, let's talk about it. Let's go on a date. Like, so this could also be a sort of a prompt for you to put this effort in as well, because I do think it's going to be like a mutual thing. I feel like, can you hear me? One or both of you have been trying to connect for a long time, or feeling that need for connection, that deeper need for connection. So I feel like this is what is happening with the Page of Swords is improved connection or new communication coming in, improved communication, or just in general, like a new way of communicating possibly. I think I said it, but I feel like this person's getting suddenly sort of sentimental, more than maybe you've seen before. It might be like suddenly looking up pictures or sharing an old photo on Facebook or something like that, or, you know, talking about old times, bringing up old times together. So it's actually quite beautiful. What I'm seeing is actually quite beautiful. They might get you flowers soon. I'm just noticing the flowers again. So they might be getting you flowers or buying you flowers. Or if this is something that's important to you, again, like, you know, maybe mentioning it. I'm noticing this on the bottom. Like, relationships do happen, like, oh my gosh, restock. So it's almost like you're replenishing the relationship right now is what it feels like. And, you know, on this topic, undulation. So this is about waves and ups and downs. So every relationship has its ups and downs. So if you're resonating with this, it could just be that it's time to focus again on the connection, and what do you need to kind of keep this connection alive, keep, you know, this connection, because it takes work, right? It's like, especially if you're years into the relationship, like it takes work, and we go through challenges and different adversity and relationships, but you know, they really recognize that this relationship, or relationships in general, take work, and I feel like they're willing to put the work in because I feel like you make them happy. I do think that the two of you have so much fun together, or you will have so much fun together. So I think the next few weeks, months, possibly years, it's going to be a really fun time for you to reconnect and do those things that you really enjoy. I think it's a good time for you to connect over something you both enjoy. So whatever that is, it could be like board game night with friends. It could be, because game there, okay? So it could be board game night with friends, or something to do with sports, something like that is coming through really strongly. Or maybe there's a certain place you used to go with friends to, you know, have a drink and play a game or something like that. That could be coming in, or just do something together, like have a game night together, or watch your favorite team or something, you know, something like that. Games coming through really strongly because of that card, but it doesn't have to be that. Maybe it's that you go for walks together or something like that. So yeah, this is what your person is feeling about you and about the connection. Easter is coming up with the chocolate rabbit. Maybe there's something about Easter, the Easter season. Interesting. Some of you are revisiting somewhere you went on a honeymoon, okay? So if you went anywhere for a honeymoon, it could be that you're going back there, all right? And if this is an early connection, I try to give both interpretations. If it's an early connection, maybe this is something you're discussing or sharing with each other. Like, hey, if we ever got married, where would you want to go? Like, what kind of place have you always wanted to go? Something like that. So let's get you some charms, group 2. This is beautiful. It's very peaceful. This relationship is very peaceful, and it just seems, I don't know the word, pure. It just seems pure. Like, this person loves you. There's no question. Whatever challenges, you know, the two of you have faced together, or will face together, I feel like they are in it for the long haul, for sure. They're in it for the long haul. They feel so committed to you and so in love with you. And yeah, beautiful. Like, I'm noticing the tools. There's definitely something about like putting work in, putting effort in, more specifically. It seems specifically around communication with "Can you hear me?" in the Page of Swords. Like, that's coming through strongly. There could be like a breakthrough in communication between the two of you as well. Okay, group 2. Let's get some charms. So my charms are temporarily in this little box because I was just kind of trying it out, because I want to add more charms to my charm set. And it's difficult because my charm bowl, I've used it for 6 years on my channel, but I'm running out of space. So I don't think I'm going to stick with this box, but I'm just having fun. I'll probably go back to the bowl, but I kind of want to add more charms. I'm just having fun. So don't mind me. I'm going to close my eyes and shuffle these, and then we'll get some charms and get a little bit more insight. little bit more. Oh, goodness. Okay, so I see, oh my goodness. Okay. So I see one thing that just jumped out at me because, and tell me if you watched that reading recently where we kept seeing this shape. I think we had gotten these 2 cards. I'm seeing it again here, this like same shape. So that's kind of cool. Okay, group 2, let's get more insight. Go for a walk. Isn't that funny? I even said that as an example. Maybe the 2 of you, maybe something like a walk could be important. You know, getting outside and going for a walk or doing something active together could be really important, or that's something you will. Okay, so again, if this is like, this could still apply. If you've just met this person, this could be kind of a little bit of a window into the future or a look into the future. You've got Gemini, so you could be a Gemini, they could be a Gemini. Someone in this situation that's important to this relationship could be a Gemini. Let's see. Interesting with the Page of Swords and the bus. This is the school bus. So they're trying to maybe learn something. There is sort of a feeling of education. I mean, one or both of you could be like watching videos about relationships or reading a book about a relationship or something like that. You know, getting education about relationships or learning in some way is present here, okay? You've got the tree. So to me, this is like this person, like it's making me think of family, actually. I feel like a lot of you, this has to do with family, memories, wanting to start a family. I think the idea of family to them with you, or the feeling of groundedness possibly, because trees too can represent like swaying through issues but staying grounded. So maybe, you know, staying grounded in the relationship is a theme for them. You've got nails. So this is interesting. I mean, this could have to do with manicures. It could be, maybe this is something that you used to really enjoy doing and you're doing that again, or maybe they like your nails. This could be something, this could be so many different things. Maybe they'll surprise you with like a manicure or something. You've got the little quarter here, little Canadian quarter. So this could represent investment. I always think of it as an investment. So maybe they're investing more into the relationship. You've got the unicorn. So they see you as unique. They see you as really original, very special. I'm getting a dream come true. You've got the mouse. So this is attention to detail. So the mouse could represent that they're paying more attention. I see that too with the Page of Swords. Maybe they're paying more attention to different details. Like you mentioned, oh, that's my favorite perfume. They remember, okay? So they remember that and they buy it for you for Christmas. Or, you know, you mention, oh, I've always wanted to do this thing, and then they remember and they surprise you with it or something like that. So this person has, or they're paying attention to detail. Oh, you've got the little camera. So actually, that's really cool. Look at, you know what's kind of cool about that is this is film. This is like old film, and this is an old disposable camera. So there is sort of a feeling of history between the 2 of you, but it doesn't have to be, even if, again, I just like to give as many possibilities as possible. So if this is a new relationship, this could simply mean kind of connect to the memories card, or pictures. They could be looking at pictures of you or something like that. So that could be important. You've got the hand. So the hand can be like reaching out for assistance or maybe just making more of an effort. And this could also be telling you or encouraging you to ask for what you need in this relationship. You've got the notebook. So I'm getting they're taking, like there's so much about learning or education coming through here, or like listening to something, like they're taking notes or they're paying attention to detail. This could also be expressing your thoughts or like communicating better, writing down thoughts, something like that. Journaling possibly could be relevant. Got the pretzel. This is just making me think of connection, honestly. It's making me think of connection. I'm thinking of like hand fasting or like something like that. It's coming through, like connection is strongly coming through here with the pretzel. You've got the umbrella. So this is, it's got hearts on it. So it's making me think of protection. Like they could be very protective of you. It's interesting. Let me know what you get from the umbrella, because the hearts on it are interesting. Okay, let me see. You've got the moon. So the moon can be our intuition, our emotions. It could represent insecurities, different things like that. I'm really getting intuition here. I'm getting Pisces energy as well. Also have Leo energy, and of course we've got Gemini. This can be like taking a risk or winning something. Some of these charms might be personal to you, right? Like the 2 of you might go to the casino and win $40. I'm not telling you that's what's going to happen. I actually went to the casino the other day, put in $20, lost it immediately, felt like sick to my stomach. I don't like that feeling. And then for some reason, I'm like, okay, well, I might as well put my other 20 in. And I won my 20 back, and then I stopped. I cashed out. I'm like, okay, no, I'm leaving. So I don't know. I don't know why I felt the need to tell you that story, but I think it's because I'm trying to tell you I'm not encouraging gambling. But yeah, maybe the two of you will have fun and go to the casino or something like that. Maybe that's something you enjoy, to gamble responsibly. But yeah, everything in moderation, you know? Okay, let's see. Even tarot readings. Like, I think everything in moderation. Okay, so let me see if anything else is coming up. Like, it's so fun because the nail polish, again, could be like they really like your nails, the way you paint your nails or something like that. They really appreciate that. I think this person definitely likes to see you feeling your most confident self is what I'm getting. There's something about your hands for sure. They might find your hands very attractive. They love your hands, maybe. But I do feel like they view you as very attractive, and I think they want to see you feeling your very best. And this could also be telling you to do things that make you feel your most confident self too, because that too can bring a little bit of the spark back too, right? So maybe is there something that you can do for yourself that makes you feel really good? Very interesting reading group too. I really hope that you enjoyed this. We have to get your letters though before I stop your reading. Let's get some letters. Look for names, initials. Okay, beauty. Yeah, I feel like they think you're just so beautiful. Sweet, make, always. I got a lot of letters. Let's see what we can find. I'm sure there'll be a lot of options, just simply because I'm pretty sure I just pulled out the entire alphabet, but let's see. I try to pull out less sometimes, but I don't know. You know what's funny is even if I pull out tons of letters, I still usually can't see very much, so I'll flip them upright for you. Don't mind my hands. People get mad when my hands are in the way, but I have to move the letters. I'll move them in a second though. Okay. It's so funny. Like, I'm realizing how you literally can't keep everyone happy. Like, I got a request to not shuffle on camera. A couple requests recently to like just have the groups pre-shuffled, to not shuffle on camera, that it's distracting. And then other people love the shuffling on camera. So I don't really know. I like to shuffle on camera. I like to shuffle with you. One person said it tends to like, this wasn't a rude comment or anything, but they said it tends to like cause the camera to kind of focus. So I try to do it a little bit off camera now. It's sometimes hard to remember, but yeah, I do listen to comments, but unfortunately it's sometimes hard to keep everyone happy. So I hope that you enjoy the way I do it. Okay, look, let me know what you can see. I see, I'll challenge myself to come up with a few. So I see, do we have an H? Yes. Birch. I don't know if that's relevant. Birchwood. Is that relevant to someone? I don't know. Roast. Maybe there's like a roast that you make that they really like. Learn. I was getting that strongly. Learn. Heat is right here. Heat, turning up the heat with the spark. Like what are some things that you can do to like bring that flirtation back too, right? Maybe you're doing things like a little bit like flirty things, like watching, you know, like a sexy movie together or something. Like, I don't know, like take it how it fits, right? But yeah, that's all I see. I'm sorry. I see reach. I see feel. So yeah, let me know what you see. There's a lot of letters, so there'll probably be a lot of suggestions, so check that out in the comments. Thank you so much, group 2. I really hope that you enjoyed today's love reading. And again, if you don't know who this is yet, maybe this is what's coming in. And if it is, I sure hope it is, because this is definitely someone who loves you and sees a future with you and would persevere through anything for you, and wants to keep this spark alive and have fun. The two of you have fun together, and they want to grow old with you is what I'm getting. That song When I'm 65 popped in. Not that 65 is old, just to be clear, it's definitely not. But you know what I mean? So yeah, let me know what you think, group 2. I really hope that you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like and comment below, and we will see you next time. If you chose the House of Flowers, then this is your messages about what is your person feeling about you, about the connection, about what's going on. We will dive in and see what is your person feeling. So what's interesting about these readings sometimes, okay, space. So are the two of you taking space maybe, I wonder, or something about space? We've got comfort and faith. So comfort and faith. I wonder if they're trying to give you space. Let's see. Group 3, spy and mystery. Yeah. Okay, so I wonder if this is even the person you're thinking of, because this is definitely someone who, I mean, they're curious. They're definitely curious about you. So that would suggest to me, it doesn't mean you're not in contact, but they definitely want to know more. But space made me think you're taking space, or there's been space or distance between the two of you. Group 3, what is group 3's person feeling right now? They got faith in the relationship, change. I just saw that one too. So group 3, undulation, breakthrough. This one makes me wonder if they're blocked. I'm not getting that sense. It's just more so a feeling of like they don't have a consistent, okay, this is what I feel like it is. I feel like this person doesn't have consistent, like it's lacking consistency, okay? Because undulation, there's a sense of like waviness or ups and downs with this relationship. So this could simply be someone where the two of you do have a very back and forth, up and down kind of connection. So right now they're sort of counting on social media to kind of get their information about you, because they for some reason, I feel like they can't just directly ask you. Okay, so having said that, we have change and breakthrough. Okay, so this could be a good sign for this relationship. We'll have to get more. I have to get your tarot, because that will really kind of fill in any blanks that we have as far as what's going on here. But yeah, the two of you seem to be taking space. Someone's taking space. You're trying to give each other space. They're trying to give you space. You could be trying to give them space. I don't really know what's going on, but there is sort of like, the two of you have a bit of a waviness to this relationship, so we'll see what's going on. Okay, you've got, yes, 7 of Cups, Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is a good sign. Let's see, we'll get one more. Group 3, what is group 3's person feeling? And again, you know, 6 of Swords, that's good. And 2 of Cups is there. Queen of Pentacles flipped upright. We'll take those because they flipped upside down. Okay, so let me just get organized here. This one's complex. Group 3 is always so complex. Okay. So I have to say, despite this kind of being what I believe is, I mean, mysterious, I think is a good word for it, I'm not getting any red flags, okay? So that makes me feel good, because the spy card can really be one of those cards where it could go either way. This could be someone who is like someone you're not interested in, that's looking at your profile or liking your pictures. I usually hope that it's not. In this case, I'm not getting that it is. What I'm getting, though, is 2 people that like each other but can't seem to kind of get on the same page. Now, this could be for several reasons. This could be that it just so happens that every time one of you happens to be single, the other person isn't. It's like, I'm imagining like one person going down the escalator, one person's going up. You keep kind of missing each other almost, in a sense. Like there's a connection there with 2 of Cups. The 2 of you are both attracted to each other. You're comfortable with each other. But there's this feeling of like space or possible confusion. So what I think is going to happen, group 3, and take it how it resonates. But I am seeing some signs of improvement here in this connection because we have Ace of Cups, we have Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is the one to me that's saying, like, with breakthrough, it could be that things just sort of match up for you two in the coming weeks to months. Things just match up, right place, right time, you know, and they're wondering about you. I'll say that. So if you're wondering how they're feeling right now, or like, are they even thinking about me? Yes, 100% they're thinking about you. They're likely looking at your profile. If you don't have them as a friend on Facebook, or if they don't follow you on Instagram, they're still looking, or they're looking at your profile picture, or they're looking at, you know, pictures that you have with mutual friends. You know, this also could represent asking friends like, hey, have you heard from so-and-so? Are they single? Like, so there's definitely, and it feels like a mutual curiosity, okay? Mutual curiosity, but it just it feels to me like you keep missing each other. Just due to circumstance and timing and maybe even location or something like that. And I feel like the two of you have had several crossed each other's paths several times is what I'm feeling like. You always notice each other. You don't know much about each other is what I'm feeling. Like, you don't know everything. You might have had some conversations. You might even have gone on a date or something like that, or, you know, something like that. But you don't know enough about each other to like know for sure what's happening in the other one's life. You know what I mean? So there's definitely some curiosity there. So like I said, I think that there could be a breakthrough soon, or just that moment of like right place, right time. Something is changing, something is shifting in this relationship. So if it has been a timing issue, the timing is lining up. If it has been linked to like location, maybe it's that you both end up being in the same place finally, you know, something like that could certainly be happening. I want to get one more card here, but I'm seeing, we have all the information I need. I can clearly see what's happening here. One thing I want to say is because it's interesting, Queen of, oh my goodness, there's something about your lifestyle that they really like, that they like something about, sorry, I dropped a bunch of cards. Yeah, I'm getting something about something that you do, or something that you do for work maybe they find really interesting, they admire it. And I'm getting too that they feel very comfortable around you. So if you've had any interactions, like, there's definite feelings of comfort between the two of you. So that too is reassuring for me, because again, like, that spy card can always be a bit of a red flag, but everything I'm seeing here is actually quite nice. Ace of Cups, like, it's like you're getting a second chance, or a third chance, fourth chance. I don't know how many times the two of you have crossed paths, but you might have, like, the two of you might have had a crush on each other for like several years. Like, this could be going all the way back to, like, who knows, like college or something like that. Like, this is, because even breakthrough to me suggests that there's, like, I was saying this the other day in a different reading about breakthroughs. Like, if it was new, or if it was like a situation it hasn't been going on very long, it really wouldn't be a breakthrough. So breakthroughs to me suggest like a lot of time, or a lot of effort, or a lot of like waiting possibly. So that's what I'm getting here. I've just split the deck to the Tower. So there's something about the city, or a city. Maybe you two have lived, like, space is making me think of actual space between you. The bridge, yeah. I think that, yeah, you could have known each other for like a long time. But yeah, I think the two of you are going to cross paths again. I think the two of you are going to cross paths again, okay? Is what I'm seeing. And this is going to be the opportunity. All right, so this person might finally get their chance to ask you out, because they haven't given up faith. This person has not given up faith. They've always known that eventually the two of you would connect. It's just been a matter of, like I said, all those other examples: timing, space, location, relationships. So if you've been interested in this person, if you know who this is, keep your eyes open, because an opportunity to actually connect could be right around the corner. All right, so keep that in mind. Let me see what else is coming through here. Okay, I keep moving. There's almost like, I'm feeling like antsy, or like there's a nervous energy. My muscles feel all like like my whole energy shifted from groups 1 and 2 to your reading. Like I almost can't sit still, and I don't know why. Like I can't sit still. So maybe there's like that feeling going on right now. Like there's definitely a feeling of like excitement, new potential love, new connections. I think there's like, I don't know if it's that they're so excited, because I think they've been fantasizing about you for quite some time, or you might have fantasized about them too with 7 of Cups. Yeah, so much themes of change and improvement. Circumstance could just be improving for them. I do think that there's going to be an instant comfort between the two of you. I think it's going to be a very reciprocal thing. So this is definitely a feeling of like, oh my goodness. See, I'm like nervous. I've got like this like nervous sort of energy that I don't know where it came from. So yeah, this is like a long-term crush. They might be a little nervous when they first talk to you, but yeah, there's definite potential here for like new relationships forming, Ace of Cups, new feelings. Like this is definitely getting to know someone. So I feel like group 3, if you've been with this person for a long time, I don't know that this is your group. I'm going to be very honest. I mean, there's other ways to interpret this message, but this one's coming through very clearly. Because I don't think that if you were in a relationship with them, they wouldn't be checking out your social media like in the way that this person is, I don't think. And mystery, like, yeah, no, this is very clear. This has just been a circumstance of like the timing has never lined up. You've seen each other in different places, or, you know, had similar friend groups at certain times, passed by each other, bumped into each other at the bar. You've always noticed each other. You might have, again, had like little superficial conversations, but nothing substantial has happened yet. Okay, so again, there's still this person's very curious about you. Like there's still a lot to be learned here with mystery. There's still a lot of things about you. They might not even know your name. I'm sure they do if they're spying on you, but do you know what I mean? Like they might not know what you do for a living or what you're interested in, like things like that. Like I'm getting that they want to know more, because right now they're kind of having to use their imagination. But oh, interesting though. I was feeling earlier though that they like there's something about what you do that they admire. So I wonder if there's a connection there. But yeah, this is very interesting. I want to see if anything else comes up. Okay. Things could be also improving in their life. If something has been unsteady or challenging in their life, they could also be kind of going through a breakthrough moment where things are kind of improving in their life. Okay, so the opportunity could be also linked to that as well. Okay, things could be a little bit more comfortable in their life. Yeah, they want to know more about you, that's for sure. They definitely want to know more about you. This is going to be fun. I'm really getting it's going to be fun getting to know them. It's really going to be fun. Or the two of you getting to know each other is going to be fun. There's something about this still, like, even though there's a breakthrough, there's something coming through about this being a little bit prolonged though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that this is going to be necessarily like a sudden shift into like knowing everything about this person. Like I think this process is going to take some time, if that makes sense. I don't know what that's about. They find you very elegant, something, because the name of this mushroom, Elegant Earth Star. So they find you very elegant. Something about maybe the way you dress or something like that, your hair, they find you elegant and interesting. Definitely very attracted to you. They might like your pictures and things, or maybe they accidentally liked your picture. There's a sense of this person having to travel. I don't know if it's that they travel for work, but space. I keep going back to that space card. It's funny how this one unfolded, because at first I'm like, oh, are you giving this person space? Or is there like, no, I don't feel like the space is, I don't feel like it's like you're giving each other space. It's just that there is space. Yeah, this is very interesting. Okay, let me see if there's anything else I want to get, but I do kind of want to jump to charms. All right, so how is your person feeling? So definitely very attracted. They feel like they keep missing an opportunity with you, or there's been like a waviness to the relationship or to the connection. I don't even think I can call it a relationship yet. They're curious about you. They like your pictures, or they're trying to learn more about you. They find you very mysterious. You might have your profile set to private too, which, you know, that's perfectly good. But for them, they're like, oh, like they want to learn more, right? They're definitely curious. Just the sense in my body right now, there's like a nervous sort of energy. I can't seem to sit still. I can't really seem to sit still. I feel like a little bit, not uncomfortable, but like there's I guess a nervous energy. So maybe you make this person a little bit nervous. I see that they fantasize about you, or they're like kind of daydreaming about you a little bit with 7 of Cups. So that's interesting. Yeah, possibly breakthrough in communication, or breakthrough in just the circumstance surrounding this connection. Definitely a change happening, so that could be good. And it does seem like an improvement because you've got 6 of Swords, so that's good too. But they do have faith. They've got faith in this connection. I think the two of you are going to be very comfortable with each other. Okay, so that's also a good sign because the comfort being there is really nice. Yeah, interesting. Might be like comfort in getting to know them, like in the process of getting to know them, might be very comfortable. I'm getting a sense there's something familiar about them. Like there's a sense of like, I've known you before, or like something like that is coming through, where there's a sense of familiarity. I can't say that word, but familiarity. Yeah, I've got hotel on the bottom. They may have to stay in hotels right now, or there's something coming through about traveling for work, or they are traveling, or they're kind of in the in-between, like they're not fully settled right now. Could be coming through because, yeah, hotels, interesting. It's very interesting with hotel. Magic, they might find something about you mysterious and mystical, kind of magical. I don't know why, but we got the Queen of Pentacles, but I'm also imagining the Queen of Wands for you, group 3. Escape. That's interesting. Maybe they want to travel with you or something like that. Or maybe they're like escaping. Because I was getting something about the city. Because I saw the tower. I got the bridge. So maybe there's something about escaping the city or something like that. That's interesting. Haunted. Yeah, they're haunted by their missed opportunities with you for sure. Okay, let's get some charms, group 3. Yeah, yeah, if you know who this is and you're like, yes, I know exactly who this is, then get ready, because there's going to be an opportunity where things just kind of line up, and I think you're both going to want to finally be able to like talk and actually maybe give this a try. Okay, so group 3, let's get some charms. So my charms are in this jewelry box right now. I haven't even gotten the price tag off. I thrifted it. I'm trying to kind of play around because I want to add more charms, and I'm running out of space in my little bowl. So I'll probably just stick with the bowl, but I'm just kind of experimenting. So what I'll do is I'll close my eyes, I'll shuffle some charms, and we'll see if there's any other details. This will be fun too, because this is where we might get some details about who this person is, maybe some of their interests, or just different clues as to who this might be. So let's shuffle these. I'll close my eyes. Your level of how familiar you are with this person may vary from person to person, right? My sense is that for most of you, any encounters that you've had with this person have been brief, you know, and you haven't really had the chance to go that deep. And I say that for a few reasons. Spy, mystery, space, like I don't feel like any communication that you've had has been overly deep or long lasting, okay? So this is your chance to actually like explore this connection and get to know each other a little bit more. There could be, again, a breakthrough in communication or just circumstance, but my feeling is that you don't, like, and that's what I'm trying to explain, is some of you might know this person a little bit better than someone else, so take it how it fits, right? It could be a friend that you've had for a long time, but it hasn't really gotten that close, or they've always been seeing someone when you were single and vice versa, so something like that. Okay, so glasses, they could wear glasses, you could wear glasses, they could really like your glasses. This could also represent clarity, so they could be feeling very clear about something. You've got go for a walk and wake up. That's interesting. Wake up and the glasses is making me think of like a wake up call, maybe some clarity. If there's confusion around something, because you do have 7 of Cups, which can represent hesitation and confusion. I was feeling it more of like the fantasy daydreaming kind of feeling of it, but could represent some confusion maybe on their part. Go for a walk. Maybe the 2 of you go for a walk or something like that. Or that could be a clue in where you bump into them. You could be like walking in the park or something like that. Okay. So have fun with the charms. Some of these things might be clues as to like different things that they're interested in or something like that. So baseball is coming up. I was mentioning travel. I see that with the plane as well. Could be clues about jobs and different things. Sports, this person might really like sports. You've got hockey and baseball. Maybe you bond over sports or something like that. What is... I thought it was on something. I think my table's just really uneven. Okay. Yeah, there's something really unique about you that they find really interesting. I keep getting you always return to each other. You always return to each other. They could be a Libra. There's also a charm of balance here. Possibly karma. I'm getting Libra energy. Octopus. The chess piece, I think there's an element of strategy to this or planning. Like maybe they're trying to be strategic about what their move will be if you finally get to, you know, meet finally or actually have a long conversation or something like that. I'm seeing that this person works very hard, okay? They work really hard. That could be maybe what the issue has been. Maybe they travel for work because I keep getting that they travel or they're required to travel or something like that. Or that could just have to do with the space that's coming through. The mouse, this could have to do with attention to details, paying attention to the small things. This person could be very detail-oriented. Mice could also have personal significance to you, possibly. Could be something personal within any of these charms. The octopus can also have to do with balance too, so that's really interesting with the scales and multitasking. I get the sense this person's very busy. This person's very busy. You've got the hand. This could be about reaching out, making contact. Got the key and the heart. It's kind of romantic. Maybe a good match or something like that. Or they'll have the key to your heart, or you'll have the key to their heart or something like that. I've got the word at a baseball game or something. You know what I mean? Like, have fun with it. I wonder if some of them are in law or something like that. Something about law coming in. Could be a lawyer or something like that. I don't know. I do see that they work quite hard, though. They work very hard. If this isn't about literal baseball, it could represent that they view you as a catch. Someone commented that. I really liked that. They view you as a catch. Like this could be like taking a chance, you know, taking a shot with you or something like that. To ask you out or something like that. Like they finally see their window of opportunity to ask you out after all those times. Yeah, very cool. I think because the 2 of you have like this odd history, I think that could be also contributing to why it's comfortable right away. Because it's almost like you know each other, but not really, you know, that kind of thing. You know, you might have had, like I said, very brief conversations or, you know, fun conversations, but now's your chance, or the chance is coming up to like actually connect and really get to know each other. So I think they're really thrilled, and hopefully you are too. I hope that you are. Very cool. We're going to get you some letters as well. Give you another close look at the charms. Yeah, this person seems very busy. I feel like they've got a lot going on, or they've had a lot going on over the years. So hopefully maybe their schedule is starting to balance out or something like that. Okay, group 3. I don't know if you have shoulder pain or they have shoulder pain, but my shoulder just got so tense. Maybe it's because I'm like, I can't sit still. I don't know. That just happened, by the way, in your group. So I always like to pay attention to like how I feel, or, you know, even if something happens outside, like if a motorcycle drives by quickly, you know, that might represent like 8 of Wands, or that they drive a motorcycle or something like that. You know, sirens outside can represent pay attention. If I get, like, I've had readings where I've had a sore arm and I've mentioned it, or a leg or something like that, and then people have commented, oh, this is what this means. So my shoulder is so tense, like it hurts. Maybe it means they give good massages. You've got wish, edit, ow, like I've got a knot in my shoulder. You know when you like rub it and you can feel the little flicky, you can feel like it flick around, like the little knot. Okay, hue. Like I said, you know, the undulation card could also have to do with like ups and downs in their life. I feel like things have been very hectic for them and they're starting to balance out, so that's good to see too. Okay, so let me know what you see. Look in the comments, look for names, initials. There could be some words that feel relevant. Like I said, I see wish, I see... It's funny that I was talking about being in pain, my shoulder, and I see pain. Maybe that's a clue. Maybe you meet at like a massage therapy place or something. Meet again, I should say. Let me be clear. Meet again. I think you've passed each other by or crossed paths on several occasions. I keep imagining like that escalator, like it's just been time after time where you've like missed each other, or been at different phase, or just been at very different places in life. Missed connections, you know? Okay. Let me know what you see. I don't really see very much. I see a couple things, but like rain, maybe it'll be raining when the two of you meet or something like that, meet again or something like that. Okay, let me know what you see, group 3. I really hope that you enjoyed. Like this video if you did. If you want to see more love readings, definitely like this video so I know you enjoy it. And yeah, we will see you next time. Thank you so much and take care.